Hi everyone, happy 100 days. Well, it's almost been 100 days. I really can't believe it's already been 3 months since Sword of Convallaria was released globally. Time flies by just so fast. I mean, it seems like just yesterday that I was making my initial review video for this game, after playing the demo version back in July. At the time, I had high hopes for the game. I really had a lot of fun playing the demo, so I really thought there was a lot that this game could offer. I think now that it's been a couple of months since the game launched, I think it's worth doing a 3-month review and touch on what we can look forward to in the future. I'll start by saying that I'm someone who absolutely loves strategy RPGs. And I really mean that. I've played every single strategy RPG that's been put on the market. It's my absolute favorite gaming genre. So you can imagine I immediately fell in love with Sword of Convallaria when I saw the gameplay and I knew I had to try it. I just knew it was something that I had to play. The gameplay is a big part of why I wanted to play the game, but the character designs are just so good. They have that classic strategy RPG feel, which I definitely appreciate. My personal favorites are Momo and Beryl because they're just so cute. But I think the best part about this game is that there's such a diverse pool of characters, both in design and skill kits. So I definitely think that there's something here for everyone to enjoy. There's just so many directions that you can go in terms of team compositions and playstyle. There are a lot of characters in this game, so you can have a lot of fun trying out different characters and team compositions. And Sword of Convallaria just has so many game modes, and have run just a plethora of events, where we can use our favorite characters, the new and shiny characters that we've summoned, or just different characters that we haven't used yet. What I really like in Sword of Convallaria is that there are modes in the game, like the tower or various events that encourage players to use different characters. Because it can get boring to just use the same team over and over again. It's nice to once in a while build new characters and use those, as well as to just build characters that you just summoned and are new, so you can have fun and enjoy them. Otherwise, a lot of the roster would just go to waste, and there's just no reason for that. I mean, they even promote the use of lower rarity characters like the epic characters. And those are more readily accessible to players compared to the legendary characters. And the epic characters are actually highly valuable and viable characters to use. I actually think it's a big plus for a game to make lower rarity characters viable for completing all content in the game. It's a lot easier for players to pick up these epic characters compared to the legendary characters. And the epic characters are extremely powerful for being a lower rarity unit. It actually makes a lot of content in the game and events more readily accessible for all players. So even new players will get to enjoy the content and the events that are being run in the game, especially since newer players will likely not have that many legendary characters, but they'll likely have a lot of the epic characters, and that will help them make progress in the game and will allow them to participate in the events. And we've had a lot of events since the game launched. In the last 3 months, it's been filled with events that have provided great opportunities for players to test their strategies, use their favorite characters, and even try out new characters. There's been a really good mix of simple laid-back events like the login events or the guild events, coupled with more challenging events like Voyage of Discovery and Fireside Chat, or even stamina-intensive events like the Brawl, Scorched Earth, and Shadow of Calamity events that either have a store or point system to obtain an extensive amount of resources to help you make progress with your account. So regardless of the difficulty of the events, all of them gave players a chance to obtain resources that are valuable for building characters, making account progress like building out your talent trees, and getting summons to pick up new characters. And we've definitely had a plethora of character banners over the last 3 months. We've just had so many great characters to choose from on the debut banner. We started off with Gloria, then Etta, Simona, Coco, Akambe, Safia, Auguste, and that doesn't even get into the characters that were run on the double banners. Even the double banners had just tons of characters that a lot of people wanted. I know I personally was able to pick up Momo from the double banners, and I only really did that because she was one of my most wanted characters in this game. So it's really great they have other options like the double banners where you can try to pick up characters that you've been looking for, or that you've wanted from the beginning. And the truth is, There are so many other awesome looking characters that aren't in the global version yet, but we can look forward to these characters being released in Sword of Convallaria in the future. I know I personally have a couple of characters that I'm really looking forward to when they're released in the global version, and they're definitely a must-get for me. So with respect to character releases, there's actually a lot to look forward to with Sword of Convallaria. The developers for Sword of Convallaria have also done a lot in terms of building out the story and lore for the game. So for players who enjoy the game's story, we've already gotten several expansions of the Fool's Journey, with the addition of a number of chapters, and we can expect to have more in the coming months. We've also gotten expansions for Spiral of Destiny, which is one of the modes that a lot of players have been enjoying the most. Spiral of Destiny is probably the most involved mode in the entire game. It gives players the best opportunity to become immersed in the story and connect with the characters with all of the different endings you can unlock in this game mode. The Spiral of Destiny mode is a favorite amongst many Sword of Convallaria players, so they're definitely going to continue to add to this mode in the coming months. Spiral of Destiny is the core of Sword of Convallaria as a game. You can see the amount of effort they put into this mode, and that they really want players to engage, play, and enjoy this particular mode in the game. And given the reception I routinely see about this mode, players clearly really love Spiral of Destiny. And one of the primary reasons a lot of people are playing this game is because of how much they like the Spiral of Destiny mode. With every new character that's added to Sword of Convallaria, we'll probably continue to see new chapters being added to the story and Spiral of Destiny. So for all of you story lovers, there'll definitely be content added to the game for you to enjoy in the coming months. When I think of Sword of Convallaria, it's the type of game that can appeal to casual gamers that like solo gameplay, and hardcore players that enjoy challenging content. The game just has a lot of content to complete. They consistently run multiple events, and they've continued to add to the story. We definitely haven't been at a loss for content over the last 3 months. There's always been something to do, characters to build, and content to enjoy. After all of these months, I still think Sword of Convallaria is a great option for people who like strategy games. It's free to play, which in my book means it's worth trying, because it costs you nothing to try it. And you'll probably like it if you like strategy games. I've had a lot of fun over the last 3 months playing the game, collecting characters, building my characters, and making progress on my account. Even after playing this for 3 months, I must say I'm looking forward to seeing what the game has in store for us next in the coming months. And after looking what's on the other servers, there's definitely a lot of good things coming up in the future that we all can look forward to. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.